Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Now today's edition is the Magic Mushrooms edition. Sadly, or happily, I got spiked with some magic mushrooms. Now it's my first time doing them in 20 years, so they're a little bit strong, but thankfully I got spiked with them before the UFC started. I watched the whole big fight card, and I figured I was still awake enough that I could do a Clone Evolution episode. I've been busy shoveling, if anyone's been wondering where I've been. A lot of snow and ice in Canada this week. We've been breaking records for the coldest winter and most snow and ice. We're actually in the end stages of an ice age, which is quite ironic. But according to YouTube, we're not allowed to question man-made global warming, so no, thank God if it wasn't for that, right? Now I just drank a few beers and also been hitting the vaporizer and just did a hoot of honey oil. So I'm a little bit rocked, to say the least. But I'm doing a lot of things in moderation, right? Little bit of each. That's what helps the moderation. You don't want to get carried away. That's against YouTube's code of ethics. Now the magic mushroom experience is quite different because I haven't done them in like 20 years, so it's definitely a different experience than what I'm accustomed to. It kicks back a lot of memories about trying them in the past when I got spiked before. Yeah, quite an adventure. Now, I thought it was funny that this guy, he looked a lot like me today because my eyes got a lot bigger. Now, I figured I'll try not to do anything too important in Clone Evolution today because I'll probably fuck it up royally. I was thinking I should really do up my shirt here. I'm going a little wild. Now, if anyone's been wondering what's been happening in the game, not much the past few days. We did finish the event like I promised and got some stuff. Can't remember what it was now, but we did it. Yes!
Pairing.
Yeah, I forgot to do the applause for my show. You know you're wrecked on mushrooms when this is when I really need a show producer. Even more so. Now I had quite the revelation on mushrooms. I don't know if we'll do it right off the beginning of the episode or we'll reveal it partway through. Sort of a spiritual revelation. First time doing shrooms in like 20 years. I had like an epiphany. Something that came to me that was amazing. I don't think I would have ever noticed it if it wasn't for the shrooms. So we'll see. We'll share when we can share that. Hey, yeah, Cucamelium, you're first. Welcome. Now I notice you're very quick in the Discord. I was always ready to ban you, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that's the shrooms talking. Try not to ban anyone. Sorry if anyone gets banned tonight. The mushrooms, it's all their fault. Now, this spiritual revelation was like right around me the whole time, and I never noticed it before. So that's what I was thinking. It's funny what they say. If you happen to get spiked with mushrooms, sometimes you can see something that's been all around you, changes your life. Spiritual epiphany. It really seems kind of weird to be sharing it with someone when I just had it. It's so fresh. Hey, watch cartoons and anime. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. If it's the first time, if you want to join the Discord, or I don't know if we should do too many Discord callers. I am kind of wrecked on mushrooms, but I think we can manage. I'll do my best. No, and you can sub and all that. That'd be great. If you haven't already. All right, let's go. Let's accelerate. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. We got a Sunstar here. Sorry if my voice is a little bit off. You know what I was thinking? It was so funny tonight. I was so tired. I was like, shit, man, I can't even stay awake to watch UFC. And then, well, lo and behold, I got spiked with the mushrooms, and man, did I wake up. Oh yeah, we unlocked some of this shit, so we can play it. Let's do that. Who knows? Maybe we'll unlock something really cool. Oh, it's John. Hey, John, how's it going? Yeah, sorry I'm a little bit wasted tonight, but doing my best to get the stream recorded. Oh yeah, another 3 sun stars. Now I haven't played Entropia in a while. Actually, I did log in the other day and I picked up a whole bunch of fruit. Surprised how much fruit I found. Now that John's here, maybe we'll get a few more viewers and we'll share the big epiphany that I had today. I might have even had it before, but man, today it just came so much clearer. There we go. I thought I was already playing that. What happened? It's all the shrooms' fault. No, today, so what I did, I was opening some of the things that I got off eBay. I've been trying to get more into collecting Stargate, because my collection of science fiction stuff has been pretty heavy in video games, Star Wars, and Star Trek. But I was thinking the one thing I was really missing a lot of was Stargate. So I was like, you know what, I should add a bit of Stargate to the collection. So maybe after this battle we'll share, and we'll get a new beer going. It's already 3rd beer. I don't know. The mushrooms have already worn down to about half as strong as they were, so I think the beer helped mellow me out a little. It was pretty wild for a bit there. Now it got pretty intense. I went and grabbed the lightsabers and seeing what kind of tracers I could get. Oh shit. Oh no. Foam right to the top. Yeah. That's what she said. Now I was thinking this beer was flat, so it's kind of nice to actually get some foam, even though it was a ridiculous amount. Now I was thinking magic mushrooms, as weird of a buzz as it is, it really does help you conquer addiction. I was looking up the effects of the mushrooms on Google while they were kicking in. I was like, you know what? It does feel that way. Like if you're prone to overeating, not to offer medical advice, but if you happen to be on magic mushrooms like me, all of a sudden you don't crave food. So it's a weird sensation. I don't think, like, legally they're probably not allowed to market it like that. They're like, you can't just sell magic mushrooms and say it's gonna be the ultimate diet pill. But really, when you're wrecked on mushrooms, you really don't feel hungry at all. You don't feel cold. You don't feel pain as much. It's really weird. I noticed it too because I'm pretty sore from work and shoveling, and as soon as I started the buzz kicking in, I was like, holy shit, I'm not tired. My body doesn't ache anymore. I feel wide awake. Actually, as weird as it is, it was intense for a bit, but for a while there I was like, holy shit, I feel more alive than I have in like a decade. I've been kind of down the dumps with my uncle in the hospital and stuff, so it was kind of nice to get cheered up, even though I should never be resorting to drugs to do that. I got spiked, I swear. No, what happened was someone gave me a gift of chocolate for New Year's, and she said that they were spiked, but I didn't know with what. So I was hoping it wasn't anything illegal, maybe just alcohol or something, but no, they're definitely magic mushrooms. So whoops. Naughty, naughty. My friends are so evil. No, she's a hot babe. I'm hoping I can talk to her again soon, but no, it's a friend of mine's friend, so. No, I've actually known her since high school. No, she was one of the first girls I ever got spiked with hash by accident. Alright, enough is enough before we get any more trouble. What did we unlock here? Just that guy? Oh, fuck. Alright, can we remember anything while we're on shrooms? Let's hope. Yes, we did it. Even on shrooms, we were able to remember where that item was. That's good. Hey, George, how's it going? Having some spiritual revelations tonight. Got spiked with magic mushrooms. And we're playing Clone Evolution. Now, the big revelation, I guess since we got so many viewers, we probably reached our peak. Let's give reveal what it was. Now, I was setting up my room, and next to me I got this new Stargate. A little, like, dial. You can't really see it, but it's like one of those NASA rovers that goes through the Stargates. And a box for Stargate. And then I was looking at the room. Did you ever notice that Darth Vader, his helmet, and the Xbox controller are almost identical? Like, you know, it comes down like a wave formation. It's almost like if you could just grab Darth Vader by the skull, thumb his eyes out, and then that'd be the analogs for the Xbox controller. Isn't that weird? I never noticed it until I was on mushrooms. Or maybe I did notice it before and it never just stood out, but I was like, you know what? Isn't that weird? Darth Vader's helmet and the Xbox controller are near identical. Especially even more. Hey, George. Oh, fuck, super chat. I'm not worthy. Yes, I'm never going to look at the Xbox controller the same again. It's like a spiritual revelation. Every time I look at a controller, I'll be like, man, that's Darth Vader's skull. It's like, jeez. It's weird. Or helmet, I should say, not skull. All right, let's go back to the game. Guess we'll do the anime hat. Which reminds me, one of the last times that I got spiked with LSD, I actually went to an anime show at the university. And I entered a 50-50 draw. And I was like, man, I'm going to try the trick of just buying the 50-50 ticket last. See if I can win by buying it last. So I bought it last. My friends are mocking me. And they're like, oh, that trick will never work. My one friend's, man, he's like, if that trick works, I'll even go up on stage and collect it for you. Because we're all so wrecked on LSD that no one had the guts to like really stand out in front of the crowd. So I only bought 3 tickets, and they're like, oh, 3 tickets? There's no way. And lo and behold, when they fucking did the draw, I won not the grand prize, but second place. And second place was like a prize for like hundreds of dollars. You could like, I think what was like $100 in pay-per-view. So it's like, you know, pay-per-view, you could buy UFC, you could buy like all these different things on pay-per-view. So you could get like $100 in pay-per-view or a poster of Astro Boy. So I told my friend, I'm like, you got to go down stage. Instead of collecting the reward for like $100, I want you to take the poster for Astro Boy. He's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, do it. He's like, oh, fine. So he goes up on stage and he collects the poster for Astro Boy. And the whole stadium just did like a standing ovation. They're like, "Oh my God, he took the poster instead of the $100." Now the guy that won third place, he was so happy because he thought he was getting the poster, but no, he won the $100. So I thought it was kind of weird to do, but hey, it made it an adventure, especially on acid. It was a weird experience. Yeah, I miss my friend. Sadly, he died. I don't know, what year was that? 2007. Now, that's one thing I noticed they do say about doing magic mushrooms is seems like depression does ease a little because you're such in a joyful mood from the mushrooms. It's kind of a nice sensation. Especially after being down in the dumps with my uncle so much lately, so a little boost couldn't hurt. Now I'm almost tempted to microdose mushrooms if it was legal so that you could just get a little extra boost. Because man, I was so tired today, I thought there was no way I could do the stream. Bam, a little bit of magic mushrooms and my eyes are just like, I'm ready to stream. Now these anime creatures or clone evolution ones look so hilarious. I wish I could zoom in and show you how big they look. See if I can. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't. Oh, that's what she said. Alright, let's get back to the game. Sorry. Even mushrooms can't keep me on track. Alright, let's see here. Yes, more of that. Now, I don't think I have the intestinal fortitude to do much tonight. I'm worried that I'm going to click the wrong buttons. I wasn't hallucinating too bad tonight, but one time I looked over at the wall and I thought I saw a spider, and I don't think it was a spider. So other than that, we've been okay with hallucinations. Now I was kind of noticing my body a little bit more too. I was like, oh God, I'm so overweight. Really need to lose some more. So hopefully I can take that to heart. All right, we're at 97. Fuck. 98, 99, 100. God, we almost have enough to win it. Almost. Fuck. Hour away from that too. Son of a whore. Oh, we got some of these. Thank God. I was thinking we really got to try to get as many casino tokens as we can, because we got a big casino event coming up. So we might dip a little bit into our bullet reserve. Try to get a lot of casino tokens, and we'll go for these. Purple potions, we need those bad too. Now, if anyone's never tried magic mushrooms, definitely don't recommend them unless they're legal where you live. Then fucking just make sure you're careful. No, I noticed when they were like peaking there for a while, I was like, oh shit, I might just have to go lay down in bed. It was almost getting too intense to take. But then I was able to sober up a bit, beer, did a bit of vaporizing. Seemed to help. All right, we got some fist action. Yeah, speaking of fist action, I watched the UFC tonight. So sorry if I give away who won the fights. To be honest, I was hallucinating a little bit when I was watching the fights. They're so trippy. I don't even really remember what happened. People were moving. Now, I think there was a lot of knockouts and submissions, and then one boring submission, or decision. But it was okay. I was thinking, you know what, I looked at the past in my life, and I'm always caught up about, oh, everything was so great in the past. I was like, man, when I was in my 20s, things were going so great. When I was in my teens, things were going so great. Even 30s, everything was going so great. And then it's like now with the lockdowns and being 40s, I was sort of getting down in the dumps. I don't know what it was, just being spiked on the mushrooms. I was like, holy shit, man. Tonight feels like one of those adventure nights that I'm going to look back at even this night and be like, man, I was enjoying UFC and peeking on mushrooms and having a beer, having some weed. Sucks that no one came over for it, but still, it was a good night. And we're doing some clone evolution. So hanging out with George, everyone. Yeah, even some super chats. I really appreciate it. I was thinking that, like, get carried away with how great the past is, but man, the moment right now is still pretty good too. Deal. Deal or no deal? Let's rob them. Rob the merchants. Fuck. Now I'm trying to get some more fist action, so if we get a chance. Vampire's pretty tempting though. I think the only thing I like better than the purple fragments is the bullets. Once we unlock those, man, it's always nice to get more bullets. Kind of reminds me of bullets are like the money for the casino. You just need more. More. Oh, fuck, man. We only got grade A. What a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to look at these revelations on mushrooms and try to change my life tonight. Use it as a tool to break free of some of my addictions. Overeating. Alright, let's see. Lost Slam. Yeah, that's what we need. We need some bullets. Alright! 2 bullets. Now, if anyone's wondering how much mushrooms I got spiked with, I think it was about 2 grams. They were in chocolate form, and I ate 2 chocolates, and I think there was about 1 gram in each. Just judging by the buzz, too. I think the most magic mushrooms I've ever had was 3.5, so definitely feels a little bit less than that. Not by much, though. It got intense there for a while. No, I think I did them like, I don't know, or I got spiked with them about, what time was that? Like 6 o'clock. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, so this has been a long adventure. Warp Gate. Warp Gate! Where the fuck were you when we had the potions? Now, if anyone's wondering how the snowstorms and ice and everything's going in my province in Canada, some of the job sites I showed up to today, the ice on the sidewalk was like fucking that thick. I was like, holy fuck, it's like we just got flooded and then it froze. So it's like sheets of like skating rink ice everywhere. I was like, fuck, man, son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So normally we try to get it right down to the pavement, but that wasn't happening today, boy. Holy fuck. No, so we just threw salt on the top and did our best to melt it, but no, it's some pretty intense weather these days. And according to YouTube, it's man-made global warming that is the cause. That's causing the extreme cold and record cold and snow and ice. Ice. Holy fuck. Now I've been training new employees at work. You can imagine how that goes. Now, so far we're getting the job done better than anyone. No, I'm just kidding. Now we've been falling a bit behind this week, but who knows? Hopefully we'll turn it around. 2 bullets. Now you gotta figure when you're training new guys, it always is a bit slow. All right, good merchant. See if we get some more fist action. No. All right, let's rob him. I think after this, we're gonna have to go for a campaign. I'd like a little bit more of a vaporizer hoot. We got some honey oil here ready. Holy shit, we got 14 tokens. I feel like I'm a Super Saiyan charging up. 14 tokens. Fucking A. Alright, I think, what was it? Oh yeah, Expedition. So we can do some more vaping. Alright, we got shitloads of Expedition matches. Excuse me. Sorry, it's the beer's fault. I had nothing to do with it. Alright, that looks like a decent team combination, even on mushrooms. Hey, it's a hippo. No, I was just looking at George's super chat. Yeah, it's right next to me. Now that hippo, I was just looking at it on Facebook. There was like a baby hippo that had been rescued, some zoo or something, sanctuary. Man, hippos look so cute when they're small, but man, once they get big, they kill you easy, right? Probably stomp you. I don't know if they bite people. I don't think so. Probably. They got huge fucking mouths, right? Can you imagine a giant hippo just bit you? Holy fuck. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the other day. Can you imagine in Africa how many amazing animals they have, like hippos, giraffes, and lions and all that shit? How much of it actually tried to escape? Try to like get to other continents? Did any of it actually make it to Europe at some point? Some guy in Sweden's like, holy fuck, there's a hippo. No. I guess the Mediterranean Sea, they'd have to swim pretty far to get across. Ah, fuck, one of our team died already? What the hell's going on? What's wrong with you viewers? How could you let that happen? You know, that's a good idea. I was just thinking of that. If I start live streaming everywhere I go, if I fuck shit up really bad, I can just blame the viewers. I'll be like, damn viewers, why don't you give me better advice? What's the point of having this live stream if you're just going to tell me the wrong shit to do? Yeah, who was it that died? Was it our fucking healer? For God's sakes. Man. Oh well, there's worse problems than our healer dying. I could get carried away on the mushrooms and get into the Darwin evolution machine tonight. Oh man, I love that honey oil so much. I don't know if it's an artificial flavor. I'm starting to wonder. It's such a strong flavor. I'm like, there's no way that's actually still from weed. If it is, they did well. Now, it reminds me back in the day, we used to warn each other when we were teenagers, and we're like, man, you don't want to do beer, mushrooms, and weed all at the same time. Or no, it was acid too. People are like, man, that's a bad combination. So at least we're not on acid tonight. Phew. I don't know what kind of revelations we'd have then. We were already into the Darth Vader shit. We've turned to the dark side. Now, I'm starting to get hyped about the Entropia augmented reality. I noticed that the metaverse and different other things, once we get a new Entropia episode, we'll talk about it. Yeah, there's a bunch of other metaverses that aren't doing so well, even fucking Facebook. So I was like, dear God, man, if Entropia manages to like wade through the depths of the fucking storm, ride out the biggest wave, surface to the top as the biggest player in the metaverse universe, that'd be pretty wild. My shops might be worth a fortune. I would actually afford to move out of a basement. Now, I shouldn't make fun of the basement I'm in. I've decorated it really nice now. Now, sometimes I walk around, especially when I was on mushrooms today, I was like, holy fuck, man. Like, I've decorated this basement more than I've ever decorated a room in my entire life. Even as a teenager, I never decorated. And even, well, back then I did a lot of posters and shit. But now I've got like more than just posters. It is kind of like a part of it sickens me because I'm like, oh God, this is like consumerism. And then the other part of me is like, man, you're stuck in the lockdowns. It's like, you're stuck in a jail cell. The least you can do is fucking decorate it, for God's sake. So yeah, consumerism sucks, but yeah, maybe after we're out of these lockdowns, who knows, maybe I'll get rid of it all one day, but I'll enjoy it for now, for the time being, when I need it. Victory! Use it for when I need it. I'm not a user, I swear. Disregard everything I just said. It's terrible. Will I ever stop making one myself? Probably not. Oh yeah, if anyone hasn't heard the latest scandals in the Intellivision Amico saga, I think I might have got myself kicked out of the Intellivision Amico Facebook group today. I was really nice to them for the longest time, but man, all the revelations that came out now, I was like, holy shit. I think the fat lady is really sunk. If anyone watched my previous video about it on the channel, like I always hoped the Amico would come out one day, but I really doubt. There's like, it's over. There's no way in hell it's coming out now, even to the founders. Someone was saying that they might release the console to the founders, but just in a broken state, so it doesn't actually work. I was like, I don't know if they would do that, but and maybe that'd be better than nothing, right? Because at least they'd have some sort of weird collectible that, even though it does nothing, at least they got something instead of just nothing. I don't know, it was weird. I made a video talking about how maybe the Intellivision should try to just release a plug-and-play cartridge OG slot with network capability and hook it up to an online server so that they could start sharing fan-made games and licensing some of the new fan-made games just to get like fucking shitloads of revenue starting to pour into the company, take over the retro console industry, dominate it. So that's, I don't get it, man. Tommy had all the money and all the fucking licensing. God, why couldn't they have gone that route? Instead of trying to make something new, just dominate what they already have. They could have become the biggest retro player in the market. They had everything. But they just took on too much. Yeah, it's like a metaphor for everyone in life, right? Sometimes you aim too high and it's like, just go for what you can actually achieve. If you aim too high all the time, you're just gonna fail. Fail like Amico. That's it. Next woman I meet, it's marriage. No, I'm just kidding. Happy to do it. No, it's, what is it, Valentine's Day coming up, and holy shit, social media is like exploding with women asking people out. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I think the lockdowns have really helped. Or maybe it is the age thing. People are telling me once you reach your 40s, the dating online gets better. Because it's more of the old person thing. Oh, fuck. But ever since lockdowns, I guess, pool's increased. Alright, let's see. Wind of Fury, swap her out. Wait a minute. Is this the gold chest battle? I think it is. What the fuck am I clicking? Oh, fuck, it is. Alright, so we can go all out. We don't have to fuck around with healing this time. We're going into Tarim and New One mode. No mercy. Full attack. Let's try it. Our team's like, what healer? We don't need no fucking healers. Boom. Holy shit, look at the power in this team, eh? They're just laying them to waste. I guess technically we did need a healer a bit, but I think this victory is ours. Yes! It's like I'm hallucinating a little still. No, there's only about maybe 5% of the mushrooms in me still. At least I'm not hallucinating that bad. Damn spikers. Alright, gold chest. Oh yeah, purple frags. Woo! Yes. All right, let's go for a free refresh. There we go. Alright, now we got all golds. I think we should be able to defeat them. We'll bring back in some healers. I still can't believe that Freya died so easily. Witch. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's definitely a lot of hot witches. Woo. Still taste the honey oil. Alright, we're gonna have to take off this hat. It's getting toasty in here. Even with the mushrooms, I can feel the temperature. Oh yeah, dug into my head. Look what I do for super chats. Oh yeah, if anyone heard the good news, I'm pretty sure the Canadian convoy protest thing has almost achieved all the victories. So I might actually be able to film a Lelanders episode traveling to fucking Mexico to go to Cancun, for God's sakes. Can you imagine me around pyramids partying in Cancun? I even heard they legalized weed in some parts. I was like, holy fuck. Imagine me, weed, Mexico, vlogging. Oh God, what an adventure. The only thing I'd have to worry about is not getting shot, but hopefully we can manage that part. I figure what I'll do is maybe just stay out during the day. Try not to go out at night, and it should be alright. Unless people are getting shot during the day too. Holy fuck. Let's hope not. It'll be a risky adventure, right? I haven't really flown in a while, so getting on a plane for that long should be weird. Then I'll see the ocean for the first time. And the weirdest part too is I've never seen the ocean my whole life, except for once in the horizon. And I've always dreamed about one day that I actually go to the ocean. So I was like, can you fucking imagine this trip to Cancun? That'll be me actually fulfilling fucking like decades of dreams about actually seeing the ocean. The only weird part is I always thought I saw whales. So I was thinking, maybe it's not going to be Cancun? Because I don't think Cancun has any whales in that ocean. Do they? Imagine there's killer whales there. That'd be wild. I think that's just the other oceans. Yeah, if anyone knows what whales are in Cancun, if there is any or not. Now I'm thinking I'm almost buying property in Cancun, but I was like, God, maybe I shouldn't get that carried away. I should at least go there once to make sure I like the place before I buy a property. Although that would make one hell of a YouTube video. Just buy property in Cancun. Like, what's your YouTube video? It's like, oh, I'm going to see a condo that I bought in the slums of Cancun. See my new retirement resort. Smoke joints in it. Live stream. That would be quite a wild adventure. It's hard to believe that that might be the actual direction my life is taking. After being trapped in like a basement for like 4 years. It's like escaping prison. Hey, but at least it's a nice decorated prison. Gotta give it that. Now, I feel like my life is kind of overdue. If anyone's ever gone into bad depression before, it is kind of weird when you go on some sort of wild adventure where you're like risking your life. Not that you should risk your life, it's horrible advice, but just like reasonable risks, like flying in a plane, going to a new country you've never been to, especially one that speaks different languages, seeing how long you can stay there, go there for like a month and see if you can handle it. I don't know what it is, but some weird part of the going on those adventures and trying to conquer it. It's just like it's fuel for the human soul. If your soul's like reached the point where you're like, oh fuck, I feel like shit all the time. I know I've been there, done that. Can't always just do mushrooms to fix the problem. Sometimes you really do just gotta go on a fucking adventure. That's the weirdest thing about our planet when you think about it. Any time someone really gets down to the dumps, there's so many wild adventures that you could just go on. So many different countries, so many different languages. There's probably one for each point in life where you really are like, oh fuck, I need something new. Not to get too philosophical. Not sure what it is. Mushrooms, weed, the booze. It's called evolution. It's all its fault. Now I wonder if the guys that designed the Xbox controller, maybe they noticed that, right? They're like watching Star Wars movies. They're like, you know what? We should make the controller just like fucking Darth Vader's head. It's his eyes, man. Just thumb out his eyes. They're like, yeah, that'll work. No, because I figured like PlayStation already had the controller, so maybe they were the ones, but I was just thinking like Xbox's controller, the original one, it's just so fat, right? It even looks just more like the helmet because it's bigger. That's what she said. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Excuse me. I've got to be careful. One of these days I'm going to be burping online and be one of the first YouTubers to hurl on the live stream. Yeah, that's one nice thing about doing shrooms, man. Like, I literally did them at 6 o'clock. I've been overeating, binge eating since. So, man, those mushrooms were all I needed to fill me, boy. And some beer. Oh, fuck. Get their asses wiped this battle. Kick. Come on, Tengu. Take him down. We might actually have to change it up for this battle. Switch it so we actually have more attack power right off the front. Because we're just getting wiped here. It's not working. We still got a couple more battles to go before we even get to the gold. Jeez, now I'm starting to get phlegm. Good timing. Alright, let's go with... Take him out. Take her out. Him. Oh yeah, they've got a healer. So let's go right in. Just tear him a new one. If we lose bad, we'll just pause it and try a new combination. But this is really the full-blown balls to the wall max attack. This one doesn't pack the punch required to do some damage. I don't know what does. If we get bad luck, we might have to try a few runs at it. Oh yeah, looks like we're dead. Fuck. That team is not gonna work. It needs a healer. Let's try Wind of Fury. I don't know if that'll make any difference. If anyone thinks it will, put it in the chat. Alright. Just to be fair, that was such a bullshit start. Let's try it again. Not with like our whole team frozen right to start. It's the one nice thing about restarting over and over. You can just see, look there, we didn't start with anyone frozen. Way better start. It's like, fuck man, I'm not gonna just start with a bullshit start every time. Let's get a fucking good start for a change. It's funny, I want to take a bowl and pack a fresh one, but I'm still getting a couple hoots off this vapor oil, or honey oil. Fuck man, even Wind of Fury, she died. The witch. Alright, if Wind of Fury can't do it, let's try Freya. I think Freya was actually doing better than everyone. Go figure, eh? One we started with. I had a feeling what I was gonna do is just gonna fuck it up. Now, if anyone's wondering what I plan to do in GameKit, I'm definitely gonna have to go to see the ocean. I might check out a resort, but I kind of doubt that. I'll probably just go to the pyramids. Hopefully try not to get bit by the fucking poisonous bugs everywhere. It's weird. Every time I talk to people, they're like, oh, the bugs weren't that bad. It's like, you just wait. When I go, I bet you I'll get fucking swarmed. Let's hope not. No, they got the bugs that lay eggs in your skin and then hatch out larvae. The giant worms crawling out of your body. It's like, oh fuck, man. You gotta be kidding me. No wonder the real estate's a bit cheaper. Now my friend's from Argentina. He's like, yeah, it's not that bad, really. It's like one day you're like, oh, my arm's a little itchy, and you pick it. And all of a sudden there's these fucking giant worms crawling out of your skin. And you're like, oh god. And he's like, just take them out. And you're okay. I'm like, oh man, sounds a bit much. I get the shivers just thinking about it. Yeah, like lots of people live like that all the time, so it's not that bad, I guess. Fuck man, we got our asses wiped in that battle. Alright, I don't think it's working, the extra attack, so let's go with double healers. Think that'll work? Good. It's worth a shot. I think what it is, it's Bifel that's level 2, or double red star. He's fucking us. Not in a good way. Oh fuck. Team is dead already? Fuck. Double healer? What kind of fucking horse shit was that? Excuse me. Let's try a better double healer. Wind of Fury, Freya. I was thinking really idealistically, if we want to beat this battle, we just got to make sure we can heal enough to stall them out. And hopefully in the process of stalling them out, we can actually kill one or two of their teammates. And if we do that, then we'll start getting ahead of them. Ah, fuck. Dead already. That was a good jinx. Alright, so we're going to have to bring in Genie. There's just no choice. Genie, and let's go shield. What the fuck, man? If this doesn't keep us alive, I don't know what. Yeah, it's really when you're playing these missions, what you can do is just sort of change your party from like super attack to super defense, and then somewhere in the middle to try to find where it actually works to beat it. Sometimes it is super attack, sometimes it is super defense. But in real life, most cases, everything is like some sort of balance. So if you can find a middle point, good sweet spot, the G spot. Oh, sorry, that's the mushrooms. No, I think it was the blue. Alright, let's try a little bit more attack punch and just goddamn more shields. Shield! Yeah, so if anyone hasn't heard the Intelligent Amico fiasco, dear God. I knew it was a bad situation, but they ran up something like millions in debt. Oh, and the worst part of it all is anyone who didn't notice this, I didn't notice it either, so don't feel bad. But remember that scam in the past for retro video game consoles? It was called the Coleco Chameleon. Well anyways, this Coleco Chameleon had a whole team of people, like employees, that were scamming people to like make a whole bunch of money, exploiting people with like crowdfunding. And they're just faking a console to try to get money out of people. And guess who the new Intellivision CEO is? He's one of the guys from that fucking Coleco Chameleon team. I was like, what the fuck? How come no one's been talking about this sooner? No, someone talked about it on YouTube like earlier today, and I was like, holy shit. How didn't we see it coming? Like, he's been on the team the whole time. As soon as we saw that, we should have been like, holy shit, Tommy, why are you getting the people from that scam on your team? Doesn't it make your thing seem like a scam? Now, I'm trying to hope for the best that Tommy really isn't scamming, but it's getting harder and harder not to believe it. He's like, dear God, man, you literally hired a guy from the biggest scam imaginable and put him on your team. Oh, well. Who knows, maybe Tommy's still going to pull off a miracle. The console will release. It'll have the game that's like the more popular than Candy Crush. And it'll prove all the haters wrong. They'll be like, oh, right. Tommy was right the whole time. It only seemed like a disaster 99%. That 1% saved it. I don't know, wouldn't that be a weird stream in the future? Can you imagine Lelanders episodes go from like a basement in Canada to all of a sudden like fucking the beach in Cancun? That'd be weird. Especially since it only cost me $100 to go. I remember when I was a kid, man, it was like thousands. I can't believe it's this cheap now. That's the one nice thing. I used to always complain about globalization and the globalists like just opening the borders free for all, and I was like, man, now I'm starting to see a lot of benefits to it. If I can go to Cancun for $100, man, why not? It's like open up to Canada to everyone. Hey, Alt Stinger 11, how's it going? Now today's the Magic Mushrooms edition. I got spiked with some shrooms at around 6 p.m. So it's starting to wear off now, thankfully, but they did give me enough energy to do a stream, so that was pretty good. Thank you, mushrooms, for that. Now, I've been shoveling snow a lot all week. Hopefully all the viewers are good. Did anyone else get snow? We actually got a lot of snow and ice. Hey, Alt Stinger just woke up from a nap. You know, that's what I've been doing a lot lately. And I thought it was a really weird thing, but then I remembered that back in the olden days, humans used to actually have a much different sleep pattern than we do in modern times. So they say in the olden days what people used to do is they would sleep for like 5 or maybe even 4 hours, but usually 5. And then, yeah, they would just sleep for 5 hours. And then later, after like being awake for like 4 or 5 hours, maybe even 1 or 2 hours, they would just go back to sleep for another 3 or sometimes even 4. So you're like pushing 9-hour sleep cycles, but you're only sleeping little spurts at a time. It's kind of a wonderful sleep cycle. I like it when I have a weird job so I can try that sleep cycle. A lot of cases you have a job that you just can't do it, but yeah, if you like work from home or something, or if you're self-employed, then you could definitely try it out. It's a wild sleep schedule. No, sometimes what I do too is I get into the habit of just sleeping 4 hours. So I'll just be like, sleep 4 hours, stay awake 4 hours, sleep 4 hours, stay awake 4. It's a weird cycle. Yeah, I think what they used to call in the old days was mid-sleep, something like that. I think I heard something about weird inventors used to do it too. I'm not sure if it was Tesla or Edison, someone had some weird sleep cycles. I think Kramer from Seinfeld, he used to have the weird sleep cycles. Man, we just can't beat this team, eh? We're fucked. Not in a good way. You know, I was thinking, maybe I should send in like a kamikaze team. Just a team that can kill one of their players, and then they can kill our whole team. And then even if they kill our whole team, we'll just come back with a good team after, and we'll tear them a new one, because they'll be short 1 player. Or maybe 2. That could actually accomplish our goals. Oh yeah, that was the one thing. I was sort of like stuffed up because I've been too fat lately for like the past month or so. I was like eating too much, getting a lot of facial fat, can't even breathe through my nose properly. But as soon as when I did or got spiked with the mushrooms, bam, all of a sudden my nasal passages just opened. I was like, all right, I can finally breathe through my nose again. So I kind of miss being skinny. That's one of the major advantages to being skinny. If I'm being able to breathe, breathing is pretty nice. Let's try this combination. Maybe a little bit more attack punch is what it needs. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday. I keep dreaming about treating myself for like fast food or like ordering delivery. I remember back when I used to have my own apartment for 9 years, I would order delivery like at least once a week, and I would order enough that it would just be enough food to fill my fridge, so I wouldn't have to go grocery shopping. So I just have a fridge full of pizza. Surprisingly, for 9 years, I just ordered pizza every time. I was like, dear God, I really should have mixed it up. Maybe tried eating some other kind of food. I actually did it to the point where I became allergic to pizza. That fucking sucked. But man, ordering pizza every week and just eating pizza, it was kind of like a kid's dream, right? To get your own apartment and just fucking eat pizza every night. Always just order pizza every night for like almost a decade. Sucks that you become allergic to it. There's just no winning. The dream was illusion the whole time. Hey, online strips. I was wondering where you were. Naked HD. Keep your clothes on, ladies. Now I was feeling lonely. Where were you? I was like, damn, we're even getting ignored by the spammers tonight. Alright, I think that's it. I'm gonna follow YouTube's policy. We're gonna go with some moderation today. God's sake. Stop the beer. Just go with mushrooms and weed. You don't want to be like fucking a party animal here. Now I'm gonna switch it to drinking ginger ale. Which I probably shouldn't do. Sugar and beer. Uh-oh. But it was only a few beers. I think what, 3 or so. Not that bad. Fuck, man. Just get destroyed. Although that was working good. I think this plan might work. We'll just change up our team so the people we send are non-essential. Like how the government likes to pick which lives are essential or not. Which ones are allowed to work. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of it. Dehumanizing people is not funny. Damn government. What have you done? Yeah, let's put in some crazy ass team, right? Let's try it. See how badly we die. If they can stay alive long enough to like just poison the shit out of some people, we might actually kill someone. And if we do, then we'll be all primed for the next battle. Really, what I should have done is pick the green. Oh yeah, look at those tombstones, eh? Look at that fucking action. That's what you're talking about. Oh man, he dies in one hit. Too bad. I was hoping we could do better. What the fuck? Alright, so we gotta bring in at least one good one to back him up. Let's go with... think that'll do it. Let's try it. You know what I should do is maybe put in Captain Decken. Because yeah, if I put in Ice Guy, Captain Decken, that'll fucking poison the shit out of them. If that isn't enough to actually kill someone and weaken them for the next round of attackers, I don't know what is. This team didn't even tombstone. Oh, there they did. Holy fuck, our whole team. Alright, let's try it. Captain Decken too. Alright, now it should be like a team that's unstoppable. Let's try it. Now we can just poison the shit out of them. Let's try. If this poisoning doesn't work, I don't know what. Like we got so much extra health. Oh shit, we even froze them. Fuck, man, why is our whole team frozen? Sons of bitches. Too bad, man, look at her, she was actually dying. Nah, she wasn't dying. That was delusional. It was the mushrooms, I swear. Ah, fuck, man. I just can't play this anymore, man. We're not beating this level. Or at least not with my mushrooms. If anyone has a strategy on how we can beat the expedition. Seems like we're fucking stuck there, for God's sakes. We didn't even get to the gold battle. If anyone has an idea to try, let us know in the chat. We'll give it a try. For now, I'll continue. Alright, we got the refresh. That means, holy shit, yeah, we have been playing for over an hour. When I started the episode, I was like, oh, we'll never get to it. Oh man, some of the old ladies on our route, not even that old, middle-aged ladies that we have to shovel snow for, started giving us baked goods all the time. Holy shit, are they ever good. I was like, man, I'm never going to lose weight. But at least I'm living like a king when it comes to eating freshly baked muffins. Oh, man. Banana, chocolate chip, even banana and chocolate chip. Oh, yeah, the divination event. We haven't even tried that. Holy fuck. Let's give it a go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't because of the mushrooms. I'm pretty sure the divination event's got a limited amount of shit, and I probably shouldn't be wasting it. Alright, let's try it. It said it can't be used? What the fuck? Oh, because I tried the 10. Thank God. So is that my strongest team, you think? Will it tear him a new one? It's weird how they put Monk in there. So you gotta be kidding me. They really want Monk in there? I'll put Genie. Can't even remember. What are we playing? Oh yeah. Is it the clone event? Oh yeah, it is. No, the divination event, yeah. Alright, we're winning the divination event. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. Like hallucinating, trying to play the game. So fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, does anyone remember? Didn't we play the divination not that long ago? Does that mean we can actually save the tokens and have a whole bunch for when it comes back? Like double the amount? That'd be sweet. Because then you could actually do some damage and get good rewards. So maybe that's a strategy. If anyone knows that, put it in the chat. That'd be wild to know. If they can send me a message in the Discord and be like, yeah, that's an actual strategy that'll work. Because fuck, man. I could use some strategy. Versus. Yeah. Oh man, these Stargate collectibles are heavenly. I'm such a hoarder, man. I keep thinking about not trying to damage the box. So I kept the box. And instead of using the stickers, you know what I did? I took the stickers, put them in my scanner for my computer, scanned them, and then printed them. So I didn't actually damage the original stickers. I just made duplicates. So I was thinking if any time I wanted to sell my collection, I could sell it with the original stickers still intact. Like brand new. Maybe even include the duplicates. Man, I kind of think about it sometimes though, like why don't I just live in the moment? Like what are the odds that one day I'll actually sell the collection? probably happen after I die. So I might as well just enjoy it now. Fuck saving it. Yeah, like really in life, it's so limited. What are we saving shit for? That's the mushrooms talking. Yeah, luckily I won't do any online baking tonight. Change all my life savings. Buy a condo in Mexico while I'm on mushrooms. Be like, wake up the next day. Be like, what the fuck did I do? I consumed half my heroes in clone evolution. And I bought a condo in Mexico. In the slums of Mexico. I shouldn't call them slums, because really in Canada, we got places that are a lot worse, that's for sure. Oh fuck, we're dying. Son of a whore. I should have guessed. That's what would happen. Death would come. It always does. Fuck man, we just can't kill Bifo. It's funny, we froze him and everything, still don't know. Froze him, poisoned him. We're just inferior. We cannot win. No! Alright, we're back. Ah, fuck. At least we still got some reward. What a fucking waste. Just like my life. No, I'm just kidding. That's how I figure too. I can't really keep mocking myself if I have a shitty life. If I'm actually in Cancun, Mexico, then I'll have to give myself a little credit. So maybe we'll do that someday. Elementary building. Remember George? He's like, just buy the buildings. Alright, let's do it. Thanks for your advice, George. If it wasn't for that, the mushrooms would be taking control. At least this way George is. Excuse me. Or maybe it was the beer. Excuse me. Holy shit. Remember, I said no hurling on the live stream. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's the ginger ale. It's like, where did all that gas come from? Oh yeah, Old Stinger Levin's still here. It says George was right. Buy the buildings. Alright, we did it. We bought them. Oh, he says we should even upgrade them if we get the chance. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Alright, so that ginger ale is not mixing well. I think I'm gonna go get water instead. Ooh. Might have to wrap up the live stream. Oh, I should have known. Ginger ale and beer, not a good combo. Alright, so let's try to get a little bit more done. Before we do, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's mushroom episode is brought to you by mushrooms. Mushrooms, they're gonna fuck you up.
Now we'll give a shout out to the patrons while we're here. Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone at Patreon. Thanks a million. Really appreciate it. Alright, not to offend other cultures by bowing, sorry. Let's go to the affiliate links. It's all the mushrooms' fault. Had nothing to do with my personality. Alright, Patreon. Society 6, finishing quick. My specialty comes t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos. Swag Bucks, pays you to shop. GameKit, pays you to try games. And free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. If you want to try a wallet system for crypto, you got no cash, you can try it out. You'll get free loot boxes every hour or so. Put it in the wallet and start saving it up. And you can almost get out of your POV-ass situation. I'm just kidding. It's very small amounts, so unless you start gambling it, you'll never have a chance. And just remember, you can only gamble it on free Bitcoin if you're allowed to. So make sure you follow all your regional laws, including for the Virtual Mate Sex Machine. It's for adults and men only. With laziness sex machine, they know who to call. Yeah, you never know. These mushrooms might actually get me back on the path to being healthier and in shape. Who would have thought? Mushrooms would do such a thing. Let's hope. Anyways, let's get back to the game. Oh yeah, and the $10 off coupon code, you just got to type in Lying BS. It's LYNBSN. Alright, let's get back to the game. Holy fuck, we did it. Even on mushrooms. Now, remember when I first started doing the intro and exit and all that shit? Or the sponsor messages? Fucking my concussion was still so bad I could barely even function. Now it's like I can do it on mushrooms, weed. Well, the one time I was overdosing on edibles, I guess that didn't go so well, but if anyone wants to check out my birthday episode, got a little carried away. The birthday cake had edibles. Oh yeah. Alright, so I think someone said upgrade it, so is that what we're doing? Holy fuck, we upgraded shit. Alright, we're in the forest. I like the forest on mushrooms. Yeah, advanced building. Insufficient. It's the story of my life. Everything is insufficient. Mind. Build. Insufficient. Alright, I don't know what to do. Let's click 1. Holy shit, we got an orb. Fucking orb. I don't know what the orb does. I forget. It sounds fantastic. Let's give a shout out to the orb. If anyone knows what the orb is, if they could put it in the chat, that'd be fantastic. Holy fuck. Look at all these words. For God's sakes. What do they think this is? A word reading game? Oh yeah, we get the awards. Thanks, Old Stinger 11. He's on the ball tonight. All the viewers. If it wasn't for them, what the hell would I be doing? I'd be failing. Failing like life. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, remember this map shit? Now I remember something. Finally. Versus. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll try to get some good rewards. Alt Stinger 11 is saying that we can get some sort of rewards for that shit, so we'll have to check that out. That'd be sweet. Alright, let's give a shout out to all the viewers in case I pass out. Kukulumon, thanks always for being in the chat so quick. Nice, and in the Discord. I don't know, are you like a government spy? Like, dear God. Or maybe you're just spam. Or no, you're just a nice person. Sorry. You can see why I live alone. No, I'm just kidding. I don't live alone yet. I have one person that I still live with, and I'm starting to wonder, like, dear God, how long is it going to be until I actually live alone? I'm not really that far off. One person now. Jesus. Alright, anyways, yeah, shout out to Kukulumu. Watch cartoons and anime. George Washington with the super chat. Love Face. Old Stinger 11. And Love Face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tiger. Yeah, I almost forgot. This is the year of the tiger. We're supposed to be filling that in. Tiger. Water tiger. Holy shit, we got some more fisting action. Or fist, sorry. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right. I don't know if we dare continue. Can we make the episode any worse? Let's try. Holy shit, we hit the mine. Can we upgrade? Oh fuck, we need 12. Let's do it. Holy shit, we're upgrading. Hey, Bilius, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat. Hey, we got a face with a love heart kiss. No, thanks a million. Appreciate that. I'm hallucinating, or did I actually see that? No, yes, I think I did. Now, it's hard to tell when you're on mushrooms sometimes if something really amazing happens and you're like, did my life really actually change for the better? It's like, no, it's the mushrooms. Alright, let's go battle. Now, I shouldn't complain about my life always being in scrambles or in rough situations, because man, it's really up to me. So hopefully once get back on track, hopefully my province really is lifting all the freaking mandates, and they're even talking about lifting the passport for this. Can you imagine? Get all my human rights back. I haven't seen human rights since 2020. That'd be fucking amazing. Good old human rights. Now you gotta figure with all these situations that happened over the past few years, at least I learned what human rights are, even memorized a few of them. So we're doing pretty good. Live and learn. Normally it's just lots of living, no learning. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering where my Stargate set came from, in case any of the viewers haven't seen it, let's check it out. For this horrible defeat. This Stargate set that I have up here, I guess, is that actually showing? No. Stargate set that I have here, it's a Lego set. And if anyone's wondering, how the hell did I get a Stargate Lego set? Turns out there's a knockoff company from England that makes their own Lego, except it's from England. And they actually got licensing for MGM. So they were able to make Stargate Lego, Lego. So even though it's like, it's not officially Lego, it looks just like it. It's fucking sweet. Now let's get back to the game. For some reason, I thought we were going somewhere with that. Hey, Bilius. They're saying that we finally got all the restrictions where they're from lifted. Freaking normal. Isn't it weird, eh? It's like, I almost kind of thought that normal was never going to come. So now that we're starting to get it back, it's like, holy. It's like life is full of surprises. Never a dull moment. Yeah, the Canada trucker protest for freedom, it's been going. And they're saying that they're lifting the restrictions, but it has nothing to do with the actual freedom protest. And it's just unrelated that it's happening at the same time. So, I don't know. Could be one or the other. And it's kind of a shame, because I was hoping the protest would last to the summer, so that I could like go and film more protests for my YouTube channel and shit. Because God, are they ever fun to protest? Film it. And I've got some new camera gear that I want to use in the summertime that can't use in the winter. But actually, you never guess what happened today. Before I was on mushrooms, the First Nations woman from the protest video I filmed last weekend, I guess it was, she actually watched the video and liked it. I was like, oh, thank God. I was worried she would hate that I posted it. And I was nervous to ask her permission to post it, so I was glad she wasn't too upset. No, she liked it. I don't know. She might have even shared it. That'd be cool. So that was good news. Yeah, so I was thinking, oh yeah, the other good news that I got from her is even if the protest ends and we get all our human rights back, there's actually some other events that she does that she would like help filming, I think. She said she was sending a message with more details, but I haven't read it yet. Now it was sent to Twitter, and for some reason I can't get my Twitter messages working. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did anyone ever have that? People send you messages to Twitter and it just never shows up? It's like, what the fuck? I looked it up online and it's actually a common problem. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with Twitter? You can't even look shit up. Fucking messages just disappeared. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. When I was at the protest in Canada, I'm like, holy fuck, man, I'm so lucky. Because when I'm filming protest here, well, there actually was a girl that got ran over by a car. I don't know if it was by accident or the work of the far left radical extremists, but hopefully it was just an accident. But yeah, normally the protests in Canada are super like safe for the most part, so I'm actually really fortunate. Not that we're stuck in Ukraine and where my family's from actually, and Russia, because they're gonna hopefully not go to war. They've always been saying this war is gonna happen for so many years, so, but they also said a pandemic was gonna happen for so many years, so who knows, maybe it will, hopefully not. Maybe it's just the mushrooms talking, but I've never really liked war. That was the one problem that Stan Lee actually told everyone about at his conventions in Toronto, is that he was kind of upset that he glorified war with some of his characters. Said he should have never made war so appealing. Hey, Alt Stinger 11's from Ukraine. Small world too, eh? No, what is my family name from Ukraine? I'm trying to remember it. Rahorchuk? Yeah, I think that's what it is. So if you've ever heard of that name, I think I said it correct. I don't really speak Ukrainian, other than a few words that I don't know what they mean. Bishaboha. Now, I want to go to Ukraine one day. That's what I was thinking. I might actually be reaching the point in my life where now that I can go out and do stuff again, holy fuck, man, I might actually go on some wild adventures. Who knows where we'll end up. Oh, you went back in 04. That's crazy, eh? No, I actually work with a guy right now who's from, somewhere in Eastern Europe. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, it was Serbia. So apparently he was born in Canada, then he went and lived in Serbia for a while, and then he actually came back to Canada. So I don't know, it's weird. I know a lot of my friends too, they're like Croatian families, and then they ended up moving, or attempted to move back to Croatia, even though they were born here. Because they said they can get land and stuff much cheaper in Croatia, and like a house and stuff. So really you can just sell your house in Canada and then move back to Eastern Europe and live like a king. So I don't know how true that is, but it's quite an interesting prospect. That's all I was thinking with globalism, as weird as it is. Who knows, maybe we can all travel and live in weird places in the future. Everyone can just move to Jamaica one day. Or Tahiti. Or the Azores. Who knows? Yeah, I have been kind of awake for 24 hours. You can see that I'm starting to get pretty bad circles under my eyes. So so I probably should go to bed soon. Hopefully I don't get called in to work. They'll be like, oh yeah, you need a morning shift. I'll be like, oh fuck. Slept like 2 hours. Now I actually came close to beating this, if anyone didn't hear. I actually got it down to 1 hit. I was like, oh fuck man. Can't believe I actually got the boss on the 3rd round down to 1 fucking hit. 1! Yeah, and for some reason I kept missing, and then the boss killed us. I was like, oh fuck man. If only we would have just landed 1 more attack. 1! Yeah, Lapis is kind of weird. Posting proof. What does proof mean? Proof that I'm streaming? You can just click the link and you'll see proof. Oh yeah, mixing beer with ginger ale. You know, I was thinking in the future, as much as it sucks that there's like a lot of nuclear pollution, especially in the North America, how we're having all these like giant meltdowns coming and completely irradiating big parts of the continent, but I was thinking as much as that sucks, can you imagine we're actually going to fix radiation? We'll come up with the technology to clean it because we'll have no choice. So after we come up with the technology to clean it, we could actually go to Chernobyl. Wouldn't it be weird to clean up that city and repopulate it? Maybe like the whole movie came to a happy ending, except for everyone that died, but yeah, that'd be wild. Who knows, maybe it'll happen in our lifetimes. Now I'm starting to wonder when I go on this big spiritual adventure next, finding the ocean, swimming in it for the first time, taking a selfie and be like, yeah, I took a selfie next to the ocean. What will be my next repeating dream? What will it be? Hopefully something, not just the end. Be like, all right, you got the picture, it's all over. Fuck man, we just can't kill this guy, eh? Hey, Norway again. Fuck man, we keep getting so many viewers from Norway. Thanks for tuning in. No, I love Norway. It's actually the country my favorite YouTuber's from. Harold Balder. Geraldo. Nah, fuck man, that's my dream. One day to even get like 10% of the viewers that Harold gets. Start travel vlogging, actually make a living doing it. That'd be sweet. No, he's very inspirational. He's always teaching people of different ways that they can get their own channels going. Trying to convince people to try, not just be lazy and sit around and do nothing all the time. It's like, man, if you never try in life, no one can help you if you're not trying. Holy shit, we got another viewer. It's a samurai from Los Angeles. Boyle Heights. Holy fuck. No, I've actually got one of my Facebook friends that I've done videos with in the past, or worked on, collaborated on videos, like some of my travel vlogs up north. He's actually in California. He said one day I should come and stay at his place, but he said it's Northern California. I don't even know the difference between Northern and Southern California, but I don't know, Los Angeles, it's probably Southern California, right? Yeah, I was thinking of traveling to the States, but who knows what happens with the passports for this shit, right? Soon, man, my province might lift the passports, and I'll be like, holy shit, now I can actually use my real passport again. Oh yeah, where all those movie bridges are. That's right, eh? I was thinking the Golden Gate Bridge for some reason. Like, what is it? The basketball team. Golden State. Boom. Oh, the game crashed. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to my Vaporizer commercial, but we'll be right back. If anyone's got commercial or Vaporizer questions, just let me know. I can still chat through it, but I should take a little break. But anyways, let's load the game and we'll do the Vaporizer commercial. Be right back. Alright, game's loading. Oh, close to Staples Center. That's cool. Yeah, I'm actually not that far from the Raptors Center. What is it? Air Canada Center. Now, it takes me about an hour to get there on the train, and I'm the last stop on the public transit. Or actually, that used to be. Now they extended it so people can actually take a farther trip. Yeah, so soon I'll be getting back on trains, enjoying public transit again. That'll be fucking weird. Last time I went on public transit was actually in 2020, and when I did, I rode the subway in Toronto. It was just packed with people, and I fucking got really sick. And it was like in February of 2020, so I was like, fuck man, what did I get sick with? But I haven't been back on transit since. Well, that was actually just like 1 week before the mask mandate. So that's why I was actually getting a lot of video likes on YouTube. They're like, man, your video was like the last one before we went to mandates. I was like, yeah, I didn't even realize. All right, let's get back to the game. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, that vaporizer makes some pretty good honey oil, but not near as good as the government oil. The government honey oil that I've been vaporizing tonight, holy fuck. It's sort of like my honey oil, except way better taste. Oh yeah, that was the funny thing. Someone actually watched my video review for that, and they said thanks because they actually went and got it after, and they were amazed that my review was right, and it actually was super strong. I know, I was shocked at how strong it was too. I was like, holy fuck, man, this vapor oil or honey oil is crazy strong. Could take down a fucking elephant. Alright, let's try some more of these. I don't want to get carried away burning my bullets because I am high on mushrooms, so I probably shouldn't get carried away. Oh yeah, we got a 15er. Oh fuck, and a 9er. Oh yeah, and some purple potions. Fucking right. Alright, let's try it. Let's go to the lineup and put quick battle off so we can actually see what some of these battles are like. It's probably just gonna be one hit kills anyways, but it'd be neat to see. Oh yeah, it's one hit kills. Yeah, I used to love hockey, but to be fair, hockey in Canada just isn't what it used to be. I know some people that lost to us in hockey might be impressed, but man, fuck man, it's like such a different game. Maybe the international game was always like that. Nah, I can't say that. No, I'm part of the 80s generation, so like when we were watching hockey, it was a bloodbath. So when you watch it today, it's almost like you're watching figure skating. Like I watch it, I'm like, dear God, man, there's no one dying. What the hell's going wrong with this sport? Nah, I shouldn't make fun of death. It's mean, but the Roman Colosseum, if it was going, I'd be there. No, I'm just kidding. Now that's what hockey used to take credit for. It was like one of the most violent, deadly sports around. And ever since they wussified it, it's like, holy fuck, man. So I guess it's okay, but it was just so good before. Like, it's hard to watch now. Well, who knows? I was thinking one day maybe they'll change the rules again. They'll be like, holy shit, we just got 4 bullets. I was thinking, if not the NHL, maybe another league will come and they'll be like, hey, let's just try the old league rules and see how many people like to watch it. Like, I fucking swear, man, I'd watch the old league rules even if it wasn't the best players. If it was just like even like the amateur teams. As long as they had the old rules where there's still like fights constantly, huge body checks. Fighting without the helmets on, for God's sakes. I don't understand, in hockey today, they punch people in the visor. I was like, why would you be punching someone's helmet visor? You're just breaking your hand. It doesn't make any sense. I guess nothing makes sense these days. Fuck. Mushrooms don't make it any easier to make sense. Alright, 4 purple potions. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, I remember back in the day, if, like, all of a sudden your kid was like, yeah, I'm going to be in hockey, the parents would be devastated. They'd be like, no, don't let my kid go to hockey. It's too dangerous. Nowadays, hockey's so sissy that, man, parents celebrate it and they bring their kids to hockey. Like, oh, yeah, Billy, you should join hockey. You can skate around and score like a figure skater. Yeah, why not watch MMA for the fights? See, that's what I was thinking. Like, MMA is pretty good. Like, back when the UFC had no rules, and it was just like a total bloodbath, groin kicks, eye gouging. Everything good. No, I'm just But what hockey had over it wasn't even just the fights. Can you remember the days? Well, it was before my time even. But the fucking goalies didn't even wear masks. Can you imagine no helmets on the fucking goalie? And you're shooting a fucking rock hard puck like 100 miles an hour at his face. That's what I was thinking. Hockey back then must have been so exciting. Like, dear God, every shot, man, the goalie could die. It's like, holy. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess I couldn't just watch UFC for the action because I would need that adrenaline rush of pucks right to the face. That's why when the hockey players got paid a lot of money, you're like, oh, it doesn't matter because they're almost dying every episode, right? Or every game. It's worth it. But yeah, now watching them figure skate and they're getting all those millions of dollars, I'm like, fuck, man, I can't watch that shit. What am I gonna do, watch Nylander fucking skate around like a sissy? I can score goals. Look at me. I'm Nylander. Watch, he'll win the Stanley Cup this year. Just to spite me. Now I was spiting Fred VanVleet this year, and now he's having like a record season. Go figure. I'm never right. Alright, space shuttle. I fucking hate the space shuttle. What the fuck? Now, if anyone's wondering what's happened with humanity, some of the good things to look forward to, even when you're on mushrooms, space travel. We're actually going to colonize the fucking moon within a few years. It's like, I know they used to tell me that when I was in like grade 2, in like the early 1980s. And it's taken a little bit longer than they expected. But who knows? They might actually still do it. Fuck, man. Colonizing the moon. I don't know, like, I've watched Star Trek, I watched Star Wars. Can you imagine watching a fucking moon base show? Actually filmed on the fucking moon? Demons possessing the astronauts? No, just 23. That'd be a good show. Right, rob the merchant. Yeah, the NBA in the 80s, I heard it actually had fist fights. And they did it until someone almost died. And when the player almost died, his whole skull collapsed. And they brought him to the hospital. And they put his skull back together, but they said it was like Humpty Dumpty. They thought it was like a miracle that they were able to put his skull back together again. So many pieces. But it turned out it was one of the all-stars of the actual league. So once you lose an all-star, almost dies in the fighting, then they took the fighting out of the NBA. If you watch YouTube, there's actually a good video about it. Just put in why the NBA got rid of fighting. Yeah, but I can just imagine what fighting in the NBA must have been like. Can you imagine LeBron James actually had to fight? That'd be such a wild league. His career would have been so different, right? He wouldn't have people calling him sissies anymore because he would actually be fighting. Now, sometimes I give LeBron James a hard time, but he has been a pretty good bad guy throughout the years. Definitely offered some entertainment. He's always been the bad guy because my team plays against him. He never joined the Raptors. If he did, he'd be a good guy. Yeah, it's true, right? That's actually what happened in the NBA. The guy who almost died, after his career was ruined by the fight, he actually told everyone that he was pissed off that they stopped the fighting because he said he didn't want to be the reason that everyone's fun got ruined. I was like, yeah, he's like, that was the worst part of it. He's like, he always wanted the league to stay the same. He didn't want him to be the reason just because he got hurt that everyone had to stop having fun. Yeah, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll see like a hockey league and an NBA league both come back with fighting. That'd be wild. Holy shit, another purple. Oh, fucking space shuttle. SS. Shitty shit. Hey, cat. Yeah, I miss having a cat. When I was a kid, I used to have a zoo that I took care of, so I had a whole bunch of different animals. Dogs, cats, birds. Even reptiles and fish at one point. Now the only animal fun I get is eating them. Not those ones. Alright, after drinking all those beers, I gotta take a piss pretty bad. We'll do a couple more battles and we'll have to wrap this episode up. I really appreciate everyone for joining the show today. Especially George too with that huge super chat. That was sweet. Came up to 382. Holy fuck. That's fucking sweet. That's the first time I've ever done mushrooms and actually got a super chat at the same time. So that was a pretty wild experience. Trippy. Now hopefully I don't get spiked again. That's why the moral of the story When someone says that they made some edibles for you but didn't tell you what kind, make sure you find out first just before you start eating them. Because you never know, you might end up on mushrooms. It's kind of like that story on Halloween, right? You shouldn't go around eating all the chili and hot dogs that the neighbors have, even though that's actually what I do. It was great chili. Hot dog was good too. Now, my brother's neighborhood, they have the fucking biggest Halloween party ever. Whole neighborhood. Food, drinks, beers, weed, everything. Even candy. Yeah, I can hardly wait till we get everything back normal. I think they even canceled Halloween last year, or maybe it was the weather. Now I gotta try to keep the episodes under 2 hours, so if anyone's got any final questions before we wrap up. If not, forever hold your peace. Victory! Vampire, yes. Yeah, I think tomorrow when the mushrooms wear off, well, we'll assess the damage, see what kind of havoc we wreaked on the clone evolution profile. I don't think we created anyone, so we should be okay. I noticed last episode when I was creating those golds, I actually made a horrible mistake. I burned one of the heroes that I needed in order to make the next Sunstar turn gold. So I really fucked up. Well, we'll try to figure out a way to fix it, maybe with the casino. That's usually how you solve your problems, right? Go to the casino. I'm just kidding. I think my show has the worst advice imaginable. Alright, let's wrap up the show before we run out of time. Alright, let's go to the fire screen. Mushroom edition. Right, if you happen to get any magic mushrooms in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Make sure you say no to mushrooms unless they're legal where you live.
Then they're a blast. I'm a horrible influence on society. Alright, let's wrap it up. See you later. Bye for now. I try to provide example of what not to do. Later. Oh, those eyes. That's how my eyes are right now.